have heard. Welcome to another episode of Cover Lovers, where we get to talk about this week's incentives as well as store exclusives. And I'm excited just as much as Dale was excited for this show. Mike, Dale, how are you guys doing?
Pretty good. I have a parasite right now. Ow! Good. We had a snow day today. I took a snow day even though I wasn't supposed to, and so we went sledding, and I let him play with some vintage Transformers. He got to play with my Scorponok and my Omega Supreme.
Wow!
And, so we had a really good day. And then I made homemade chicken soup, and that was basically our day today. So he had fun playing with friends, and I had fun chilling with the kiddos today. So it's a good day, and I'm looking forward to talking about our week in geekiness. I won't say Weekend Geek because that's a show title. So, but yeah, I got my Doctor Strange sweater on, and I'm ready to go.
All right. Very nice, and I like Dale's PJs. They're fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been wearing that all day. Figured why not?
What a great day to be in your pajamas all day.
How are you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good. It's it's good to be back on Cover Lovers. So I'm still not fully recovered, but it's leaving the body.
Well, that's good. All right, before we get started, as always, you need to give a shout out to our sponsors, starting with Cover Price. Don't forget to use code Nerdvana14 for 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents. And head over to birdcitycomics.com and use TNH10 to save yourself 10% off of your entire purchase there. And as always, quick shout out to our moderators, Uncle Rudy, Something Wong, Deanime, and Glenn 2K12. Thank you guys for making the chat and the community what it is. Definitely appreciate you guys. As well as our DJ Eddie. Make sure to give him a follow at Beats by Monster. All right, guys, let us dive in the chat and let's kick this thing off. GT Key, what is going on? Thank you for stopping by. Uncle Rudy, what is up? Trish, hello. Hey, everyone. Look at that. Chillin', what is going on, man? We're still waiting to get you on the show as soon as football season is over. Sticks, what is up? Cover Lovers, yes, sir. Oh, look at that. Heroes Reborn Comics. Yo, what is going on, man? Thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Thank God.
All right, just as everybody knows. I know.
Trish's home-drawn cats.
What is he doing?
All right. It is going to be a little light, but we're definitely going to be heavy on the store exclusives. But let's start off, as always, with the incentives. So here we go. Our first one up is Cable number 1. We have a 1 in 25 by Declan Shalvey, a 1 in 50 by John Romita Jr., and a 1 in 100 by Walsh Portacio. But with the 1 in 100, there is also, I think that is a cover A as well. So there you guys go. Kind of soak it in. Mike, Dale, you're up.
God, that Romita Jr. is horrible. His head's so small. The Declan Shalvey is okay, but too much attention on background, not enough attention on character for a number 1. I feel like she needs to be a little bit more like the Wills Portacio over there, the 1 in 100, which I would never pay 1 in 100 prices for ever in a million years, but I like it as an A cover. It's a decent one. It's dynamic. It's colorful. It's a little bit too bright maybe for me, and it certainly doesn't feel like an incentive at all. It definitely feels like an A cover or a really good splash page, but that's kind of what a number 1 should feel like. So I guess if I have to choose, then I choose the Wills Portacio, but as a trade dress, non-incentive.
I like the Transformers.
I see what you did there, sir. All right, Jeff, with the new specs. What is going on, man?
I'm getting old. That's what's going on. I need reading glasses. I guess, yeah, I mean, I kind of have the same thoughts. The Shelby, I mean, the minimal amount of cable you get, it's even washed over. So I mean, it's like you're not getting any details there at all. And and the John Romita Jr. almost looks like he's trying to homage Rob Liefeld. So like it's a little silly and over the top, yeah, the best art is the Portasio. So I mean, I guess I have to go with the best art. I just upset that it's an A cover, so why make a 1 in 100 virgin?
Yeah, is he trolling Liefeld on that? I mean, it's
That's
like
what it feels like.
Don't break my house, Elijah.
Yeah, none of these are worth getting, honestly.
All right, I'll be honest. The 1 in 50 was the one that I was like, it sparked all the nostalgia. I was like, man,
It's so bad, it's good.
nostalgia. Oh, come on.
oh my god. I was like, I got the feels for his Cable number 1 in 50. I was like, oh my
I feel
God.
like he's stretching his neck out of that uniform so he can like breathe and see.
I know he's got the shoulder pads. I mean, he's got the pouches. I mean, this is totally reminiscent of Cable in the 90s. This is fantastic.
It's hilarious.
And Marvel just couldn't resist. They had to put all that other shit along the left-hand side, right? They couldn't just leave the vintage Cable logo at the top. They had to clutter it up with all that other nonsense that they do lately.
Come on. You know what? It is if you got the nice little colors, like it's got the 80s colors in there too. It's got the pink, the orange, the white.
None of those things make it good, though.
But it's
And
just it's just
the
so
color
crazy
is so
and random
bland.
and over the top. Come on. When I think of Cable, the 1 in 50 is what I think about.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just I mean, we're 30 years later.
No, Jeff, don't be nice. He is wrong. That's terrible.
It's
terrible.
It is bad art, though.
It's really bad. Man.
Oh my god. I'm dying here because it's so great. Come on, you guys.
You're
All
gonna be on that island by yourself, Alonzo.
I know. All right, let's move on. We have Cobra Commander number 1, a 1 in 15 by Steve Epting, a 1 in 50 by Andrea Sorrentino, and a 1 in 250 by David Mack.
What?
It's like, yeah, go ahead, Mike.
So there are things I like about all of them, to be honest with you, but this is a case where the A cover blows. See, just the regular A cover for this, it's fantastic. It has, you want to talk about 80s nostalgia, it has that painted 80s, like think about, there's like 5 or 6 covers in the vintage Marvel Star Wars run that are painted, and there's a couple of G.I. Joes, a couple of Transformers, like the first Shockwave one. Like the A cover for that gives you all the feels of those beautiful painted covers from the 80s. These kind of all pale in comparison to that cover for whatever reason. But I really like the Epting because, of course, it reminds everybody of the backing board for all the action figures with that explosion in the background and just sort of the lighting. And that's the way the art looked on those packages. So rather than do an action figure variant, thankfully that they didn't do that, they did this instead, homaging the action figure packaging, which I like. So for me, for my money, that's my favorite. I like the snake coming sort of to life almost off of the chest emblem. I know that's not really what's happening, but that sort of feels like that's what's happening on the Sorrentino. But I expect a lot more from Sorrentino. It's the ability to do a real banger cover, and this really isn't that. And the Mac is a cool way to use his style with the sort of like weird framing and stuff that he does to create this cover. But 1 in 250, that is crazy talk. What is happening? No one is ordering that other than maybe Midtown, and even that's a stretch. Maybe my comic shop. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the Epting is the one that gives me the feels. That's the one I would buy.
Right.
But actually, I'd buy none of them. I'd buy the A cover because I think that looks great.
Oh, and Edwin, that's for later in the show. But I'm glad you brought that up. All right, go ahead, Jeff.
You know, I would probably think this is the first time David and Mack drew the Cobra Commander.
Mm-hmm.
also has like a pose of like Grand Admiral Thrawn. And it's okay. It's it's decent. You get your usual David Mack style. The Sorrentino, it actually reminds me of like old 80s dot matrix print kind of vibe going on there. So that's kind of like I at first I was like, oh, the details are like, it's kind of like bad. And then I was like, oh, I get what he was going for. So it looks like an old printer or something, but I have to agree, the Epting is my favorite by far. I got the exact same feel that Mike mentioned. The back card, the back of the card, so that's really cool, and it's cheaper. So I'm not paying $200+ for a Cobra Commander #1.
Sorry, see, I said backing board. It means I've collected too many comics lately and not enough toys. I meant
It's a
hardback.
card back. Yeah,
Yes.
card back. I totally agree with all you guys. I prefer the 1 in 15. It does give me the feels, the nostalgia. I like how it's actually hand drawn, because a lot of these, sometimes you get the action figure, then you get the backing. This looks like it's a piece of art. I love it. The David Mack, though, it is most definitely going to be a ghost, but doesn't it look like he took a James Bond pose, like a Timothy Dalton James Bond pose, and then decided, oh, I'm going to make it into Cobra Commander? I mean, that's what I see it. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it does kind of have that feel. You're right. Now that I see it, I can't.
Or maybe not Timothy Dalton, but Sean Connery. But it's that kind of like, I have a gun and
it's in the middle of the eye.
Well, I'm with you on the Dalton. That feels like a Dalton poster. You're right.
Okay.
That's a Dalton pose.
So it's like, oh man. And then the same thing with the Sorrentino. I mean, really, it doesn't do anything. I lose his, like, one of his hands just because it's so dark. And yeah, I get it. He's holding a Cobra. Yeah, it's Cobra Commander. But it's just kind of blah. It doesn't impress me at all. So definitely the 1 in 15 is the one that really stands out for me. Oh, I like that. Look at that. It's Sean Connery. Okay. It's Pierce Brosnan. Yes.
Whatever. It's all of them. It's definitely Bond, though.
Yeah, that's right. It's for your eyes only, sir.
And because I think because he wanted to fit it within that snake, Cobra Commander looks a little skinny.
Yes.
A little thin.
Yep, I would agree. But I like the little nuances. I mean, you got the Decepticon logo here, Decepticon logo on the mask. I kind of dig it. But
Decepticon? Cobra.
The details are cool.
Decepticon. Are you right? No. All right. How about this one? Jackpot #1, 1 in 25 by Jan Bazaldua. God, where's Big Rob when I need him? Bazaldua. Thank you, Mike. All right, Mike. Here we go. And a 1 in 100 by
Ejukure.
Thank you. And then
you can't not say it like that. I'm sorry, it's probably racist, but like, you have to say it like that.
I get
the
it.
name is spelled with all the emphasis on those syllables. You have to say it like that. It's necessary.
And I think you can get this thing as a cover. It's either cover B or cover C or something like that. So just let's start off with you. Of the two, which one would you choose? You have to pick one.
Darn it. I mean, darn it. I guess I take the Ijikure. Like, reluctantly though. I like the I like the other one. What's her name? Bazaldua? I'm sorry, I'm butchering her name. It's okay, but it just seems off. Like the elbow is bent backwards, and
oh my god!
So it just looks weird. At least Spidey looks cool on the other one, even though he's so small. That's literally the only thing I like about any of this art is the dove and Spidey. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't recommend getting either.
just say Jan. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been safer.
Yep. All right. What about you, Mike?
I'm only going to go with the Bazaldua because it's clearly hand drawn and not digital.
I knew it.
The other one looks like, I mean, there's all kinds of problems with it, just like Jeff said. The backwards elbow. It's an interesting sort of, I don't know. It's like whatever that Daredevil cover with Black Widow on it kind of has that feel to it. Webs are too bright. There's all kinds of problems with it, but because it's hand drawn, I'll go with it. I am so over the digital, like art germ school of AI these days. Like I can't like them anymore. They all look like bad video game stills to me. So definitely not on the Ejikure. But see, even Dale.
He got the emphasis is right.
So gun to my head, I drawn one by Jan.
All right, Alonzo.
All right.
Split it.
Yeah, I have to go with Ijikure because like that Jan, like, the pose is wrong. Like I cannot unsee that elbow. I mean, it's just, oh my god, it's terrible. And
The legs are bad.
the face looks weird. I mean, it's just by default, I just have to go with the Ejikure one. I like the dubs. That's about it. Like to Jeff's point, like Spider-Man. That's the only thing that's got going for it. I mean, it just looks really bad. And to be able to
I'm back here. Hi.
I know.
I'm super tiny, but I'm back here.
Don't forget about me. It's a Jackpot cover, but hey, it's Spider-Man.
It's one of the best part of the art because he doesn't have to like put any real details into it.
That's true. So, yeah, this is it. So that's my choice. So
You're not wrong.
Jeff, I think we win. There you go. All right. How about this with the Deviant number 3? We got a 1 in 25 by Jenna Cha and a 1 in 50 by Ricardo Lopez Ortiz. All right, Jeff. What are your thoughts?
I actually kind of like both. I don't. I am still trying to figure out what is actually going on the Ortiz, though. Is it like something's melting?
No, it looks like he's like those guts, like intestines on the axe.
Oh, the perspective. Oh, I got it. Okay. That's a weird. I know he's going for, but that I don't know if the perspective is right. I guess I would go with the one on the left, the Cha. I kind of dig that old magazine look. I don't know if it tells a story, but yeah, it does. I forgot. I didn't look at the tree. Yeah, I kind of like it more. Yes, the 1 in 25.
All right, and like Sticks brought up a point here. That face, though.
Yeah, it's rough.
It is rough, but I feel like that was done on purpose too.
Was it?
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. It looks kind of scary as a child. It looks like an old woman.
Exactly. That's exactly what it looks like.
All right. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm the same way. I sort of barely maybe like the 1 in 25 better. Damn. But like, who has a big ass curtain like that in their house? Like, that's just lazy. There's other shit back there. Like, where's the window? Where's the wall? Where's the fireplace? Where's the all kinds of other things could have been drawn back there instead of that lazy ass curtain. And then the clearly like 8-year-old girl meant to look like an 80-year-old woman bothers me. But the concept of it is really good. I mean, I do like the idea of it. It's just not executed well.
I'm just laughing because I like
the other one. Just kind of tripped out.
I like Lucy's comment. She's like, "Oh, Ortiz looks like that Bill guy. I can't type his last name." I was like, "Oh, Lucy, it's Bill." So I don't want to.
Even better, Apollo.
Nice. So
Oh
I
my
really,
god. Yes, Sticks. That looks like Charo. Coochie coochie.
nice.
No, stop. Stop it.
Why do you do this to me now? All night now.
Now we can hear it for like the next
All night.
You'd be like coochie
Oh.
coochie. Blame Sticks.
Good Lord.
But yes, that face. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
But
something else.
Of the two, though. Oh, wait a minute. Look at it. It's her birthday, too, today.
Shut up. Wow.
Oh, you're pulling our legs, Lucy. Come on. Yes, Sam, he is.
Oh, I bet he
Back
is.
hurting. That's
My
He
back
should be.
hurts. Yeah.
He should
Yeah.
be.
That's not what hurts. Pride.
His ego.
Your pride.
his butt.
Yes.
But yeah, I agree with you guys. Like, I would go with the 1 in 25, just because there's a lot of like interesting things going on there. That Christmas tree's fantastic.
It is.
I like the goriness of it without being over the top. I dig it. I like it. Oh my god! Yes, it is. It is her birthday today. Oh
Wow.
my goodness! How do you know this, Lucy? My god! Are you guys celebrating her birthday right now? Gucci. Okay, let's move on. The next one here, we have 1 in 25 for Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 42 by David Watcher. All right, Mike, Dale, what are your thoughts? Is Dale going coochie in the back?
Yeah, he is a lot. Like a real lot. Man, this goes along with what I've been saying about Star Wars covers. Really, all of the major franchises that they know that we're just going to buy, right? Transformers, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, all these things that they know are easy sells. They've been putting these trash covers on the incentives, and it's really bugging me. So I don't buy any of them. There's nothing great about this at all. It's not a bad piece of art. It's good interior level art, but it's certainly not meant for a cover, and it's definitely not meant for an incentive cover. So to me, as it is, this is trash. Like this is a money grab at the mark, who is usually someone like me or Rob or other Star Wars fans. But I won't do it. I won't put my money here anymore. Enough of that. If I'm going to buy a shitty cover, it's just going to be a $3 one or a $4 one. I'm not going to spend what is probably close to, if not at ratio, prices for a book like this. Plus, the A cover is better anyway. I almost included it on Cover Fire, but it's just not quite there. It's okay. I can't tell who the villain is. I can't tell if it's Dirge or who it's supposed to be. It almost looks like a Grievous Dirge mashup character. I don't really know who it's supposed to be, but it's still kind of a cool, like sort of action-packed cover. It's way better than this one, and it's going to cost you $3 or $4, whatever the heck, or $5 less, 20% off if you're subscribed someplace. But this is not okay with me to have this be a 1 in 25. It's not worthy of a 1 in 25.
Okay. Jeff?
Sirs, it's not worthy of an A cover.
Yeah.
It gives me the Cable versus Sentinel vibe. That's kind of cool. But other than that, I mean, it just Mike kind of said it all. It's feels unfinished art too. It's definitely at best a panel, splash page, but yeah, it sickens me that how lazy they are at giving us good covers for incentives. Like, make the incentives worth getting, but you know what, Star Wars fans, take a stand like Mike and Rob and don't buy these terrible covers. That's all.
And if you're, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I don't know who the hell David Watcher is, but whoever the hell he is, he hasn't had a whole lot of work, right? So not enough work for him to be a household name. They call you up and say, you're about to do a Star Wars incentive.
Right?
This is what you hand in?
That's your best?
Dude, do fucking better, bro. Like, this You should be so excited to do a Star Wars cover that it should be the best thing you've ever drawn in your whole life. It should blow everybody away every time. I just don't get it. I don't, doesn't make any sense to me. But
And I wonder if they're even told ahead of time that they're actually drawing the incentive cover.
maybe not. But still, you got a Star Wars cover
Yep.
for Marvel.
You got a job.
Yeah. Like, what?
David has evidence on someone at Marvel.
Must be it.
Yes, baby.
Trish is going to hate me for this. But if all of a sudden they asked Trish to do a Star Wars cover, she would instantly text me freaking the fuck out that she's not good enough. It's not going to be, it's got to be your best. And what do you think about this? Is it good? I don't know. Like that's the attitude you should have when you get a book that you're excited about, and you should crush it so that everybody knows your name forever because your cover's so damn good they can't forget it.
Or you
this
could be
is
like
how you
David Watcher, and everybody's going to remember his name for making this shitty ass cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, so you'll just forget about it entirely, and you won't even remember who drew it. But still,
So
Yeah, have some pride. This is your audition to like be one of the better known artists.
And I agree with you guys. I also wanted to point out that Mike Syke with Jabba, I mean, he's so big, right? He should have that like hoverboard or whatever that thing is. What he's just like they just plop him in there, just like, oh,
how did he get out there
to fill the background? I'm just gonna plop Jabba there.
Yeah, how did he get out there? They roll him out there? What happened?
I don't know.
I hope he didn't try to.
They airdropped him.
I hope he
airdropped
didn't crawl out there.
They airdropped his ass.
That's a lot of rug burn, basically.
Yep. So that's what it was. It was the what is it? The Dumbo drop? What is that? Like that movie back in the day?
Oh, God.
Oh. All right. Moving on to Sonic the Hedgehog, Bang the Hunter #1, 1 in 10 by Mauro Fonseca. Hopefully I said that correctly.
Fonseca.
What?
Fonseca.
Fonseca. There you go. All right, Mike.
I would like this more if it were a Looney Tunes cover. It has the Looney Tunes art feel to it, rather than, or like Animaniacs kind of feel to it, rather than Sonic. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit too nitpicky. Where animation styles need to match the book. Like Disney needs to look like Disney. Sonic needs to look like Sonic. Warner Brothers needs to look like Warner Brothers. This looks like Warner Brothers art on a Sonic book. So to me, it doesn't go. I also don't really love it anyway. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of like two styles mashed together. The clouds and stuff look like one style and the characters look like another style, which I don't necessarily have a problem with if they match, but they don't. So to me, this is kind of a mess and sort of the wrong style for this book.
Okay. What about you, Jeff?
Usually I do like the 1 in 10s for Sonic because they just look like the animation. Yeah, it looks like a knockoff Woody Woodpecker down there and a Chicken Little.
Exactly.
And it's just, yeah, that it's not it. This one is actually, I'm a little upset about this one being a 1 in 10. This should just have been an A cover or a B cover. Yeah, I don't think it's worth. Yeah, we're not a cover. Yeah, I mean, even the background's kind of meh. So, yeah, I would pass.
Okay. I'm okay with it. I know it's 1 in 10, and Big Rob would be like, you guys buy it.
It's always going to be a ghost, sure.
Right? This is reminiscent of like those early 80s or 90s manga. So this is like a manga cover almost. You know, it's got that anime style to it. So I'm kind of okay with it, but yeah, I totally get it. It doesn't fit like what Sonic the Hedgehog is, which is supposed to be more cartoony or something like that. I just don't. I just feel like this might be like the anime version almost. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm all right.
Speaking of ghosts, I got to pat myself on the back for a win. Finally.
Let's see it. Do you have it?
Oh,
Yeah. What do I do with it? Yeah, I'll grab it in a couple minutes. But yes, the Firefly book we talked about last week that a couple of us grabbed off Midtown. Not a single copy sold on eBay. Not a single copy available.
wow.
That sucker is a ghost.
That's going to be super ghost.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. Look at you guys.
Woohoo! Well, I grabbed it because I'm a huge Firefly fan. I didn't want to miss it. But now, shit, I wouldn't have been able to even find it had I not grabbed it that night.
Who also got it? Like they were also in the chat too. I remember that. Was it Still Chillin' or who else grabbed one?
It might have been Still Chillin', yeah. I think it might.
I was like, oh. He's like, look what you did. You made me go get it. And now
yeah,
it's like,
I bet she's happy now.
yeah.
See, I haven't even seen the cover, and I know I'm gonna be jealous.
Yeah.
I'll go grab it.
I love Firefly.
All right. Up next, we got G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 303, 1 in 10, by Brad Walker. Jeff?
No.
Oh, look at that. Thanks a lot, Trish and Mike. It was James Kreider that picked that up. Awesome. You guys are on top of it. I love it. Thank you.
Damn. No, I don't like this. I don't like Scarlet. It's Scarlet, right?
It is Scarlet.
Yeah. No, her face is so bad. It's so blocky. It's so. It looks so deformed. Actually, like she's like got stung by a bee.
Ooh, I can see that.
And then the rest of her body is just. It's kind of like. Ugh. Mindbender's okay looking, I guess at best, but I don't like it at all. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm out on this one.
All right. Oh, just really quickly, here you go, Mike. Just the spotlight real fast.
That's the Firefly one?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks great.
So
That looks so
Nice.
like spaghetti western, like space invasion kind of. That's dope.
travel postery, yeah.
Yes.
Super dope. I grabbed it because I loved it and I love Firefly. And there hasn't been another copy available. There's a couple of stores look like they had them. One sold theirs for $75 and another sold theirs for $82.50. So I'm assuming that's probably a foreign store and that was the translated price. But
Is that a
But
1
yeah.
in 50?
no, it was 1 in 30.
Oh my god, never gonna find that.
Probably not.
All right, I'll go let Mike give some Mike time to digest this one. But yeah, I'm with you, Jeff. I mean, it looks like crap. The face on Scarlet, you're right. It looks like she got an allergic reaction to something she ate, or maybe she was
Some
stung by a
seafood.
bee. Yeah, she's like all puffy. But you know what? I'm okay with the rest of her body. Like it's just the face that really is what's like off. You know, I feel like it's too big for her body, or it's like too puffy. But other than that, I think the body's fine. At least there's some action going on. I agree with Apollo. It's like she's shooting slime. I mean, what is that? Like green goo or whatever that is?
I don't even think that's coming from her. It's behind him. It's just weird.
But it looks like it though, right? I mean,
Right?
look at it. It looks like it's shooting out of her bow and arrow. I mean, what is this stuff? So I totally get it.
And her
look
outfit
at-
is having a bad outfit fit day.
And then Dr. Mindbender in the back. I'm like, I'm like, it's kind of cool.
It's kind
I
of
wish,
over the
like,
top.
It is. It is. I wish they would have put some sort of reflection on his monocle. I think that would have been pretty badass.
It's not going to help the cover.
It isn't. It isn't. Like it's just a. It's just I just don't understand what's going on. That's basically it. So yeah, I it's a pass for me. It is a 1 in 10. I don't know if these are going to be worth anything, but for me, it's like meh. And then also Mike, and you guys in the chat, you guys are absolutely right. Trish and Mike again. James is getting his copy. It should be here tomorrow. Look at that.
Nice. You lucky guys.
Yep. All right, Mike. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't mind Dr. Robotnik in the background there so much. Is this the Sonic?
That was even better.
Is this the Sonic incentive or?
Yeah, Iron Sheik, yes.
It's bad. That part's bad. And what it looks like I don't know what it looks like he did with Scarlet and Trish. Maybe you can tell me if you think this is what happened. It looks like rather than draw her over with the arm, he drew the arm first and then tried to draw the face like around the arm.
It. Yeah.
And as a result, didn't get the proportions of the cheeks and stuff right. I'm I'm certainly an amateur. I am no expert in drawing, but it's what it feels like to me. Rather than doing all of the proportion work first and then figuring it out later, it looks like that got kind of lost in the shuffle. I don't mind Scarlet so much in this one, at least from a pose standpoint and from a dynamic standpoint. But the rest of the cover is so bad, I just can't see past Mindbender, Robotnik, Eggman in the background.
And the slime crossbow.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and then the sort of explosion laziness on the bottom, which is just I don't feel like drawing shit down here, so I'm gonna put in a digital explosion and be done with it. So when the best part is the GI Joe logo, that's not so great.
You're in trouble.
Man, I haven't liked really a single cover. Do we have anything good tonight?
There might be. There might be. You might be surprised.
I'm trying to be Rob and Mike all mixed together. I said this early in the show. I'm Brutal Kiss.
That's right. Brutal Kiss. I love it.
Formed Rob and myself, not Bruticus.
These covers are brutal. That's what it's brutal.
They are. All right. Might be another brutal cover. I don't know. We have Alien number 3, 1 in 25 by Philip Tan. All right, Mike.
An interesting and gross concept, which I like. It's hard to like Alien covers anymore. They all just sort of look the same, but at least there's some like a plot point kind of happening here. Obviously ripping through another xenomorph, which is sort of interesting. Or maybe being birthed. I can't really tell exactly what's happening here, but at the end of the day, it's not bad. I like Tan's work. I think it's one of those underrated sort of A cover artists that doesn't get a whole lot of love, generally speaking. But I mean, it's kind of generic-y. It doesn't really do anything for me. There's a couple of other Alien covers this week that are also kind of the same way. There's one, I think it's the A cover, creates sort of this space with the glow and the green glow in the background, which is kind of posterish looking. But the line works okay on this. I think it loses something in the coloring, though. I think it just kind of got washed out. It's hard to tell what's really going on. So it's okay, but it certainly doesn't feel like an incentive to me. It's maybe at best an A cover.
Okay. Jeff?
Yeah, it's a little bit better than what we've been seeing. This is like a tale of two covers almost too. Like I feel like there's detail, like great detail within like the bottom half of the alien's face, but like that shine and that it looks like it's another piece of art, like a different art, like it's more cartoonishy. So I don't know. I like it better than the other covers that we've seen so far, but cool concept. I just don't think it's all the way there. Almost there.
Gotcha. I'm with James and with you guys with this one. I like the Here's Johnny. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's like, let me take a peek. It's like, I dig it.
And that's the little mouth coming out saying that.
Exactly. It's something that's different. We don't see very many of these. It's like xenomorph on xenomorph crime. I mean, what the hell is going on in here? I do think that's cool. Go ahead.
Go kill ape. Xenomorph, no kill xenomorph.
That's right. That's right. Stop the hate. There you go. Or it could be like what Edwin said. It's a Xeno coming out of the woo-ha.
Yeah, does Wuha have teeth?
I mean, maybe.
You never know. You never know.
What's the pit called in Star Wars?
Oh, the Sarlacc.
Yeah.
The Sarlacc.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's a mashup of Star Wars Alien mashup.
Yep. But yeah, I'm with you guys. I really don't think it's a 1 in 25 worthy, but it is something that's different from an Alien cover. So I kind of dig it. All right. What about this one here? Star Wars The High Republic number 3, 1 in 25 by David Marquez. Jeff?
I don't like the face.
Oh God, no.
But I actually like the way it looks. Just I don't know if I like the character itself, like the detail of it. it feels very washed out. So by how bright the colors are, but I kind of like the concept. It's halfway there for me, so I would probably pass. But I mean, it's almost there.
Okay. Jeff Alley? Or, sorry, Mike Alley?
Oh, I got this. It's Tinkerbell at a rave.
That was good.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Yeah, now I can't unsee that because that's exactly what it looks like.
Yes.
I like the concept, like Jeff said, I like the concept too of sort of the saber swoosh creating the symbol thing. That's an interesting concept, I guess, but the rest of the art's not very good. So, again, certainly doesn't feel, it just looks like Tinkerbell at a rave. So, yeah.
So good.
I don't
can't
want
unhear
Look
it.
at that. Oh, you've been to raves, haven't you? Look at that.
Shh. Don't tell the kids. Don't tell the kids.
She's ribbon dancing in the dark.
She's got a glow in the dark ribbon.
Yep. You know what? I thought this was the Green Lantern cover.
Oh God, that works too.
All the incentives are on the wrong books this week. The G.I. Joe one's supposed to be the Sonic one. The Star Wars one should be Green Lantern. What's going on?
I don't know. Oh, but I like that Tinkerbell. I love it.
Nailed it.
Yep. All right. Moving on. And I believe this is. Oh, there's Grogu. Grogu's complaining.
That is ridiculous. How
So,
cute
Edmund,
that
this is
stupid
for
toy
you?
is.
I know. This is Cobra Commander #1. This is the 1 in 100. So this is the foil, or the one that's the spoiler one. This is by John Boy Myers. Okay. Mike, Allie, what are your thoughts on this one?
It's a foil cover?
It is a foil cover.
I hate that it's a foil cover because I hate foil covers. It washes all the art out. John Boy, as usual. Obviously, the spoiler is that Megatron's in this issue. I guess I don't really know,
Yep.
but it's okay. I mean, it's good. It's good, not great, John Boy, but it's certainly not 1 in 100 worthy. Is there a non-foil regular version of this cover?
There is not.
Ugh. Okay. I mean, look, I love John Boy, and I think he's a good artist, and I like his dynamics usually, and he's got great line work. But this doesn't, which a 1 in 100 better fucking do, and this doesn't do it.
I mean, he got paid, so.
Well,
This is true.
meh.
All right, Jeff.
I'm not too mad at how he drew Cobra Commander or Megatron. It's not a 1 in 100 cover. And I don't even know if it really spoils anything because, to be honest, like when we saw the other covers, we saw the reflection of the Decepticon symbols. So I would assume he's looking at a Decepticon, and I would always assume it's Megatron. So, I mean, I don't know if it necessarily spoiled anything. But yeah, someone pointed out the claws for fingers, and I just don't like how washed out that or how dark the bottom half of Cobra Commander is, and I'm sure that's because of the foil. So, yeah.
You're mad you can't see the definition of his junk? So
Yes.
fair.
Allie's like, I want to say something too.
Me too.
You can't see his Cobra?
She's no snakes on these planes.
No snakes on his hands.
Oh man.
I'm with you guys. I don't think it's a 1 in 100 worthy. I don't mind the foil. I mean, if it's on something like that's new, right? Not something they're kind of like rehashing or homaging or I don't know, whatever they're doing. I dig Megatron. He looks like a robot. I mean, I know some of the artwork for Transformers and stuff like that. They don't look like a robot, so I kind of dig it.
Rounded off plushies.
Yeah, they kind of do.
What's going on with that lately? That's bad. A lot of it.
So yeah, so I dig it, but is it 1 in 100? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. And that, I believe, is all we have for our incentives for this week.
Yuck. That was an awful week.
It's very brutal.
Guys, I'm telling you, you've seen a lot of Cobra Commander. You're going to be happy with the A cover for Cobra Commander. Why do I keep freezing? The A cover is the one you want. Trust me, you'll like it. It's way better than all the other stuff you saw tonight.
I think you need a new computer, Mike. I think that's what's going on.
No, I need new Wi-Fi is what I need.
Yeah.
That's freezing. That's freezing.
Mike, you might have to get hardwired.
All right, go ahead, Allie. What were you going to say?
The reason that we have the Wi-Fi that we have, we pay
As you guys freeze.
$9.90. That's right, $10. Because
Wow.
the corporate numbers for Comcast.
She went angry chihuahua on their asses one day for like bad service, and they dropped it down to that.
I went at them for like days.
And they
8 hours a day
to shut
on
her
the
up, they
phone.
gave her like some promo price forever.
No, I have like people's like extensions.
Oh no, she has too much power. She can't reach them.
They don't want to.
I understand. I don't like my cable sometimes either. I don't get a choice here though.
But like I went at them. They're afraid of me. We've had this price for like 15 years.
We have.
Don't understand.
Yeah, we have. It's bad.
Jeez. So when your number comes up, it says, "Do not answer at your own risk."
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that explains it. All right. Let's move on. Now, here we go. Store exclusives. Here we go. We have our first one, Daredevil Gang War #1.
Oh, God.
At Hustle. And it's kind of makes me sick by Will Slimy or Slimy, however you want to pronounce it. LE3000 with a cost of $30. Look at that. Mike, Allie, what are your thoughts?
Wow.
Allie thinks.
Wow. They're like, this is a shop that doesn't do exclusives very often. Let's give them the shit one.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Wow. They're going to be stuck with this shit for a long time. Of this is a stinker. Wow. This one's really, really
Hold on,
bad.
I got this.
Well,
Oh, wow. That's really not good. I don't know why she just did that. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh my God. Wow. That was a lot. No part of this is good. It's not colored well. It's not laid out well.
You don't like Daredevil's egghead?
It's bad. They probably got stuck with this. They probably didn't realize what they were getting. They probably just said, I want to do one. And they got handed an artist, and this is what they got.
Yep, and they got Mr. T. That's supposed to be really Fat Joe.
That's Mr. T? I thought it was Fat Joe, too.
No, it's supposed to be Fat Joe, but it looks like Mr. G.
It does. It's bad. This is a bad cover.
Well, everybody's just like, look at my penis.
Yeah. Even Elektra.
Now I can't unsee it. I didn't see it at first. No.
Allie's on a roll tonight.
You didn't see it?
I did. I wasn't looking. I was looking at all of their bald heads. They're terrible. These faces as heads.
Again, look at my penis.
You all now have a soundbite forever of my wife saying, look at my penis.
The best.
Oh,
I can see that on
God.
constant loop on somebody's Insta. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yes.
Is that why you stood up out? Look at my penis.
Yes.
Oh my God. It all comes together.
So,
They are
will you be spending $30 to get
They're
this?
all just like, look now.
And where Daredevil's left arm baton is, it looks like Elektra has the biggest one.
Of course she does.
Oh my God. Oh, it's gonna be on the internet forever.
It's Daredevil skiing. Yeah, seriously, what is with those? There's supposed to be like maybe 3/4 of a foot long. They're not supposed to be bow staffs. What the hell is that?
I don't know. I don't
my
know. Like, and now I'm like, I can't stop looking at Daredevil's junk. Thank you, Allie. Like, I mean, I can't stop.
You can't stop looking at the D, can you? The DD.
I can't. It's like front and center now.
Oh,
Like,
this
yeah.
is. I'm better than Batman.
I feel dirty because I can't stop staring at it.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. You
Booty
want-
covers and double
Get
D covers.
Batawang. This is the DD. Daredevil is hard on crime.
Charlie Cox, right?
Oh my god.
Is that his name?
Yeah, it
Yes.
Oh,
I love Charlie
It
Cox.
looks like he's smoking a midget in there.
Oh my god. You're right. Spidey is judging Daredevil's butt.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
is. Oh, we have to move on. We're so off the rails right now.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is a terrible
totally
cover.
bad.
It's terrible.
Okay. Star Wars number 42 by Alan
Okay,
Claw.
this is bad.
You can find it at Big Time Collectibles, LE of 1500, cost $24. Jeff?
Maybe Alan should go back to drawing like a billion people. Like I don't like the fact that like how close his right arm is to his chest. It doesn't feel like he's kind of squeezing it in like this. Like that just looks weird.
His hand's too small.
Yes, the proportions of his body is a little off, like with his head as well. That's why does everyone have elongated heads now? Yeah, I would be out. I don't even like the coloring. It's just kind of blah. So
Okay. Mike, Allie?
It's not as bad as other things that we've seen for Star Wars books, but all the things Jeff's mentioned are all true. That hand's too small. It's too close to his body. Head is a little strange. It's just this sort of like glamour shot again. No action. The background is lazy. It all kind of washes together because the colors are all sort of the same. It's forgettable. And again, what's with the 1500 LE? That's not true. We know it's 3000. Come on now.
It's boring.
It's boring.
It is. It's like he's just posing. This is his yearbook photo. He has just a basketball. He's just throwing it. You know? It's like, hey guys, remember me? Yeah.
Does he have a senior quote?
Most likely to hold double
Right?
lightsaber.
Well, what's his senior quote? It's going to be like, ugh. No.
It's going to be unpacking.
It's the Grand Inquisitor. You actually do know who that is, but that's bad that you don't know who that is. That's the problem with the art.
And he sticks his right. He's right here. It's not enough of a package.
Yeah, it's all spread out. What happened, man?
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
It's like
Bulge game is lacking.
this bold game is lacking.
The bulge game is lacking. Where's his package? I don't know.
When they see him coming, I'm pretty sure that's the last thing they're looking for.
All Siths are eunuchs.
I know. Are they? Are they?
No, I'm making that shit up. Jeez, no, God, no. I'll be on the internet now saying that, and everyone's gonna be like, "Is that true?"
All right. How about this one? Archie Valentine's Day Special. You can find it at the Comic Corner by Laura Braga.
Okay.
LE of $250, cost of $20.
American Beauty homage. Yeah. It's actually okay for an Archie book. This reads as an Archie book. It's not bad. Sorry, I wasn't called on. I didn't mean to jump first.
No, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to do something new with Archie books, and I guess you try to get away with as much sexiness as you can. Although these characters are in high school, so but at the end of
but you reference American Beauty, so
yeah, and I guess so, and so is she,
high
right?
school.
That's true. That's true. I guess that's what that is. So I guess that makes sense. But it's well done. It's well done. I'm not sure that the again, kind of like the Sonic book from earlier. Not sure that the style matches the Archie style quite the way I'd want it to. But still, overall, this works. Nice. A little bit too pricey. Should maybe more. I guess that's okay. Yeah, it's just okay. It's just okay. It's not for me, but I could see this selling out.
It's got like a manga thing.
And she's kind of cross-eyed. Yeah.
No, but like the
Yeah, but that does sell though.
I know it sells, but like, is that the category that we're in right now?
It's not. Yeah, Archie
It's
people
not.
don't. Archie people don't really like
Yeah.
that kind of shit. but speaking as an Archie person,
These are the guys that purchase this are the fringe Archie fans.
She reminds you of somebody that you want to look at, right?
Yes.
So that one.
yeah. But is this supposed to be Betty?
Yeah,
I would assume so.
It could be anybody. You're right. I mean, it's not like Archie.
It doesn't scream Betty or Sabrina, which are the only two characters it could be, and it's doesn't look like either one of them.
Yeah. But I like the art. It looks nice. I mean, even her toes look nice.
Jesus, now we're looking at toes.
We are.
So do mine, but like, you know.
I don't need to know any of that. Jesus, go away. Showed your
She's like,
crotch
I
close
pay
up to everybody
OnlyFans for
today.
this.
You're talking about your feet now. Jesus.
I'm kind of in the same boat where I'm like, I would have never, like what Trish said, I would have never have guessed this was an Archie book. I can't tell which Archie character that would be other than guessing that because she's got blonde hair. Yeah, so I mean, it's just, it's good art. It's 2024 Jughead.
Archie.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't buy it. Yeah. So it's okay, but not for me. Yeah, exactly, Apollo.
All right, let's move on. Even though I love the GIF, though. I mean, I remember this. All right. How about this one here? We went from now we're at cutesy, right? Lilo and Stitch #1 by Sabine Rich. You can find it at Unknown, Anti-Hero, and 616 with an LE of 500 and only $20. Jeff?
Is this watercolor?
Looks like it.
It's like pastel or something. Something
It looks watercolor. I think you're right.
could be.
Because I was like, wow, that's pretty good. I kind of dig it. I just like the feel of the. It feels like a magazine, like old 80s, 90s, like maybe even earlier. Just that drawing. I can't even think of the word right now, but I kind of dig that. It feels very. Was it highlights? Is that what I'm looking for? That magazine?
Highlights. Yeah, it looks like a highlights cover.
Yes,
You're
it just feels
absolutely
like the
right.
Disney-fied highlights cover. So yeah, I
Yes.
mean, that's
call.
really cool. And I'm a huge fan of Stitch, so maybe I'm a little more biased. So, I mean, you get all these little Easter eggs in there, all the little details. He's got his little lei, and he's got his little guitar back there. So I mean, I kind of dig all of that. It's cute.
Okay. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, it
Whoa,
worked.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa, dude, just come on.
Patricia, I agree with you.
Yay.
That was it?
No, there's more.
Okay.
Come on, bring it on, bring it on.
It's cute. It works. It definitely gives the vibe of Stitch correctly. I like that there's environment, which we often miss in lots of these covers. and I think it's rendered really well. It is the right cuteness. I almost kind of wish he wasn't like directly straight face on to us, maybe tilted a little bit. I'm not really sure why that's bothering me, but otherwise, I think it's an excellent piece. I think this actually doesn't feel like a store exclusive for once, and actually feels like a piece of art that someone paid attention to. Clearly, Sabine Rich likes this character and showed it on this one. Good price and good LE too.
Yep, I dig it for all the same reasons you guys had mentioned. I do like that the art mimics the animation that we saw in the movie Lilo and Stitch. I mean, it's exactly the same, like watercolor, hand drawn, and again to Jeff's point, I like all the little nuances, the little Easter eggs you see. The ukulele, you have the camera there because he's always taking a picture of that fat dude on the beach, and he would take a picture and this ice cream would fall off. I mean, I think it's fantastic. I love the ugly duckling story, a little ducklings there. It's got so many Easter eggs. It's really a great piece of work. I just want to note, Edwin, I was debating between this cover and the cover that you're speaking of that sold out at Spectral Comics, that Negative Space. I just felt that this one right here just had a little bit more qualities that were, I guess, can evoke a lot more feelings from the movie. So, but yeah, I did like the Negative Space one from Spectral, and I did pick it up before it sold out. This one too, I did also pick this one up as well, only because, like, again, the price point was great, and again, I love the image of Stitch and how it looks like the movie, or the art looks like the movie. All right, moving on to the next one, we have Edge of Spider-Verse. This one's by Nathan Zerzi. You can find this at Unknown, Antihero, and 616. Have no idea what the LE is, and it's only going to cost you $30 for the set. Jeff?
So Nathan does a lot of DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he usually does more cleavage style art, doesn't he? Am I wrong, or is he the one that does like the little girl face?
It's he does the ones with all the tattoos, and it's like,
that's right,
right,
and the little kid, like teenage face,
kind of, yeah.
I mean, it would fit with silk, is fine. I'm actually not mad at this. It's a little more simple. I actually dig the colors. I maybe the hands are a little off, but other than that, I actually don't mind this one. I don't know if it's worth $30 for the pair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it is kind of generic solo. But it's not bad. I don't dislike it. So, it's all right.
Yeah, I feel the same way. You can't really tell that it's a Zerzi, piece of art. Also, too, I noticed that she's hanging upside down because you see the buildings. The buildings are right side up, so she's supposed to be upside down.
I like the details of the web. Yes,
but maybe like she was sitting there for so long that a spider decided, I'm going to make a web. like that. I feel like it's totally unnecessary, but I get it. Okay.
I wish I got a little bit more 3D of what she's actually hanging on to. It does feel a little 2D. So, I mean, that would probably be my major concern, but
I like that. I just thank you, Trish. I just noticed the model group. You're absolutely right. Or what the Sticks had mentioned, the uniboob versus the monoboob.
I'm glad I didn't mention it. I'm not trying to get canceled here.
Yep. But you're right. The hand looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the whole, she should be able to put her entire arm flush on the surface, so it looks kind of off.
Very much how he draws Catwoman's arms.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that as well, Solo.
I think so too. Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Very generic. Mike, you just got back. What are your thoughts on this one?
Uh, like I want to hate it because of all the things,
I knew it.
but I
There's
like
something
it.
about it. Yeah.
There's something about it that I like. I don't know what it is. It's a little bit of an offshoot for Zerdy. It's not quite the way he normally draws. It's overly exaggerated. He like exaggerates 20% usually. This is like 80%. And I kind of like that he turned it up a little bit because it does something a little bit different for me that I right. So like again, the uniboob, the weird arm, like all that stuff is super strange.
Yes.
But I sort of dig the overall feel of it. Is cutesy and I like it. I don't know. I don't know why.
So I said I think it works for Soak in that for that matter. You know, like just the cutesy part of it, and I think even the green mist kind of helps.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So I just I'm almost there.
Yeah. I think D. Malloy kind of hit it.
Yes.
When he said that coloring is the best part of this cover, and I think you guys are right.
Just put the virgin in the bag upside down.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I've seen this before too, but this looks good for Silk.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have Will Jack. And look at these melons. Look at these melons.
Yes, you were.
Melons.
Yes, you
Will
were.
Jack, it's for Vampirella 666, KRS, Mutant Beaver, East Side, and the Comic Man. I don't know what the LE is, but it's going to cost you $40. Where's Allie when we need her? Mike?
Seriously. She's putting Deo to bed, but man, I don't know. This is all the things that I hate about comic covers.
For sure it is.
The money grab at the creepy dude who thinks this is hot, and the just overly digital everything, shininess, the like thick hips, the extra large boobs, and no, there's just no there's no feeling for the character though. Like this could be any sexy girl cover. This doesn't.
Some girl cosplaying as Vampirella.
You look at something like you look at something like a Perillo, which is just as sexy as either of these, but yet she's doing something Vampirella character inspired, right? She's like playing with a severed head, or like licking a bloody sword, or something gross, something horror, something that's not just a chick laying on a bed with big boobs. Like,
Mike, you don't find this appealing?
I mean, she could have been licking her lips with some blood on the side. That would have worked at least better.
It's not that I don't find, like, if in real life, if like this were lying on my bed in real life, would I be enticed? That's not the same question as do I like it as a comic book cover for Vampirella? It's just not. I'm trying to think of it in its correct format. This just doesn't do anything for me as a Vampirella cover. I don't want it as a Vampirella cover. And
here we go. What if it was in a pool of blood?
That still though, maybe
it might have worked better,
but it's still too digital at the end of the day for me anyway. So it's still a no matter what she's sitting on. Like, whatever.
Oh, I love it. I thought you had Wonder Woman panties, baby.
Oh my god, pretty funny.
All right, Jeff. What are your thoughts on these melons?
I mean, hips don't lie, but good lord, that's a lot of AI. I mean, look, this is the future of AI. This is how every person's gonna be drawn and look like. When you go into the meta world, probably this is what you're gonna wish was in there. But Yeah, it's too digital. I've been saying it for all these covers. It's kind of just giving me the same vibes. I'm sure you like it quite a bit more than any of us, sir. Yeah, she looks like she's 16. It might be legal in Alabama, but it just creeps me out a little that she looks so damn young.
Her eyes are red. I can't see in the thumbnail. Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
That
are.
is actually kind of a cool touch.
But again, that would make me feel better that if she was like lipping her lips because she was lipping blood off the side of her mouth, you know? At least that would have made a little more sense. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like that it's very symmetrical.
That's maybe why I don't like it. It's too symmetrical. That's not how human beings are built.
Whatever, man.
It's just not. It's reality. No person is symmetrically.
Oh yeah, because this
perfect.
is super realistic.
That
woman.
too. I don't know.
This is a picture of a real person. Jeff.
So we
Come on.
live in SoCal, so it's a little bit more realistic here.
Fair.
I just go down to Del Taco and I'm gonna see it.
That's true. That is very true. All right. Moving on to the next one here. We have Batman number 142 by Tiago da Silva. You can find this in Unknown 616, Anti-Hero, LE Who Knows, Price Who Knows. All right, Mike.
I'm a little over this homage. I mean, it's been done to death recently for some reason. Like one person did it, and then all of a sudden 20 people are doing it. But this isn't a bad one. But again, like, I don't know. It just doesn't. I'm not even really sure what to say about these covers anymore. Like, they just all kind of blend together. Like, I don't even remember who the last one was. It was a Power Girl, maybe. I don't remember. The background's cool. I think it's digital, but it looks a little less digital than it normally would. So I like that a little bit better. The dog looks a little bit smooth to me. That's kind of bad. Like no fur, like it's just black skin.
He's a little chunky too.
Yeah, so it's a little strange in that way. The proportions on her are nice. I mean, that's pretty sexy, but yeah, but again, it just sort of doesn't do anything for me. It just kind of feels like just the same old redraw of something we've seen 10 or 20 times already.
That is true. Jeff, and are you feeling the same way?
Yeah, I mean, in the sense of like, we've seen this quite a few times in the last year for sure. I gotta give a little respect for like all the little Easter eggs in the background. You know, you got the little bat wing in the sky. You got the whatever the hell the Sea-Doo, the bat Sea-Doo, whatever the hell that thing is. Yeah, like I mean, those are cute little details. Obviously that's supposed to be Ace, but that's a chunky, weird looking Ace. And I don't like the fact that they homage the hands. So, you know, it just looks awkward. And I mean, yeah, it's not for me.
Jeff, first of all, why are you fat shaming the dog?
Hey, I'm not the one who drew him that way. He had a choice. Okay.
The hands are not an homage to the original. The original is like a little girl, like a little.
Yeah.
Is
like
it? Then
4-year-old.
Why is the hands like and the fingers like that?
It's a famous actress. What's her name? Jodie Gibson. No, is it Jodie Gibson?
Huh?
Jodie Foster. It's Jodie Foster, and it was like for some sort of sunscreen that it's homaging.
Copper tone, but the original Copper tone
was
It was a
Foster.
little kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
was a little kid getting her like diaper pulled down by or like her pants pulled down by a dog or something like that. I forget.
Yeah.
The fingers are terrible. I'm just being picky though. So
Come on, check this out.
All right. I do like the peaches on the cover, but that's it.
Oh, Allie's coming back. You want her to take a look at that Vampirella real fast?
Oh yes. And hey Jeff, big dogs need love too.
yeah, I know. I'm a big dog.
Okay. All right, Allie, you ready?
Wait. So she's having a hard time breathing.
she's suffocating under all the weight.
Yeah, it hurts, guys. I'm sorry. But like I do love, like, it's accurate, you know? Like, if you're gonna have that chest, you're gonna have that like fold down there too. So it's good. Yeah.
It's like vampy with back issues.
Well, I mean, like,
Well, she is immortal, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. I don't know.
See, Mike, come on.
Wait. Oh. I don't. Oh,
But I said I didn't want. I said I didn't like it for a different reason, though. I
No,
said I
but-
didn't like it because it doesn't read as Vampirella. It's just a sexy cover.
attacking somebody, like,
Right, exactly. Or having just attacked somebody. We thought maybe like a little blood down the mouth, or like
What? Blood from what? A penis?
she's a vampire. She's a vampire.
She just had her fill.
Why did I ask her to come back in?
No.
Thanks for the man.
It's a good cover. I think it's good.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, show the copper tone one then.
Like, what's the context on that?
So it's a copper tone ad from way
Homage?
back in like the 50s that this is homaging, with a dog pulling down the
The
pants
diaper.
of like a little girl
Yeah.
on the beach.
The dog is pulling her hair.
No, that's her cape.
That's her cape.
Okay, who cares? It's not the pants.
Well, this is true. She has no pants though.
Okay, well, she has something on, and it's not pulling up that. So, no.
We should do a public service and bring up the original. Most people probably have not
Oh, I got it. All right, I'll bring it up right now.
seen the original.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
what
That's
this is
true.
really homaging.
I remember seeing that billboard driving up and down. Yep. And in the billboard, the dog is can move,
Yes.
and the pants are coming up and down.
Yep.
So
Yeah, this is the original.
Yep. Very, very different than what we've seen. Oh, the original, I think the original homage to this was a Perillo, actually, on a weird book, some horror book of some sort.
Really?
I think, yeah. It's old. It's like I think it's from like, I don't even remember, but it's way older than this stuff. It's like 20 years ago, kind of old. It's like one of his original pieces.
Huh.
felt like every other cover for Gun Honey was like this.
There probably was a Gun Honey like this.
Yeah. Because we did see this one, right? Like a little while ago. Oops, let me see. Can I bring it? Oh, hold on. Oh, where is it?
What are we
Yes.
doing here?
From the same guys too. Look at that.
Of course. Of
It
course.
was Power Girl. I was right. I thought so.
Exactly the same.
Same.
Yeah.
Is it the same artist too?
The hands, the fingers.
It is. Same artist, too.
Yes.
Wow.
So Raise the Dead Raise the Dead 2 number 3, Lucio Perillo. Not sure when it's from. I can look that up.
Raise the Dead. What?
Raise the Dead 2 number 3
Oh, Raise the Dead 2, number 3. Hold on.
is the original homage to that, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay. I see it. All right, here we go. From Dynamite.
That's the one.
This one.
That's the one. Yeah, with the zombie pulling her underwear down.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, well, it's also Perillo, who's just way better.
Yeah.
And that's an
Way
actual
cooler.
painted cover.
Yeah, but all around
Oh.
better. Like, we're not afraid of anything there. Like, come on.
There we go.
Yeah,
that's-
well,
That's
it's
the one.
Dynamite.
Yeah, and Dynamite back before they started to like pull back on some of the sexiness too.
Betty Page 2, same shop. Which one?
Is it also Diego de Silva?
I don't know. Sticks?
You do 3 of these?
I have no clue.
Betty Page too. I don't know that one.
I don't know. Let me see.
I don't know how you make an homage your thing.
Yeah, like that seems really, really arrogant at some level. I don't know.
It's a little
Let
bit.
me see. Oh, I do. Okay, I see it. Okay, hold on. Let me bring it up. You're right. And it's also from the same company, too.
So this is just their thing now.
I guess. So thanks, Six. Let me bring that up real quick. Hopefully I can.
Oh my goodness.
There it is. You guys see it?
Oh, I do remember that one now that you
Okay,
say
that
it.
one looks cute though.
I like this one.
Yeah, well, that one at least homages the thing correctly. Oh god,
Yeah.
they did that too.
Yeah, Sheena and Betty
Sheena,
Page.
it's the same exact art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yikes, that's bad. Who did the? Oh, it's Josh Burns.
Josh Burns.
Yikes.
That's true. Why not? Why
I
not?
guess.
Yeah, they all look the same. Yep.
So Raise the Dead 2 was from 2010. So
So they're changing the hair color.
That's what it looked like.
because it's
Yeah.
all digital, they have the
Yeah.
file already on their computer. All I got to do is
I-
put a new costume on it.
And background. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
change the hair color, then you just you hit all the markets. So
You hit all the markets. I
Get a
love it.
blonde, a brunette, a redhead.
Doesn't matter.
No, I still like the original Perillo, the best, especially because I know it was actually painted.
Nice. All right. I'm look at that peach throbbing. I love it. Okay. And that does it for our store exclusives. All right. We made it. We're all done. Mike, tell us where we can find you.
You can find me at CBSI, that's comicbookinvest.com, on Tuesdays for Cover Fire, late morning, early afternoon, depending on your time zone, where I talk about the covers for the week that I like. This week's a slow week, but there are some really nice covers. It's a really small article. It's like 10 covers, but there's some really good ones in there. So check that out. And then I don't do cover tunes at the moment, but there are 215-ish. I can never remember the exact number. Back issues for you to go read if you're so inclined. It's about my inner monologue about favorite covers that I think are underrepresented in the market.
All right. Thank you for that.
Cute.
And thank you, Allie, for being our surprise guest.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. We definitely miss you. You should definitely come on a lot more often.
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
more entertaining for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when we get to the booby covers
yeah.
or the bulgy covers.
We can't unsee.
Balls? Yeah.
I do like balls.
See, even Sticks is like, thank you for joining. Look at that.
Can't unhear either.
Jesus, all kinds of sound bites for you guys. So.
I know. I know. They're all
one
happy.
day there's going to be a Ali compilation for sure.
Mike, can we get the disclaimer real quick?
No, I think all artists were harmed in the making of this podcast tonight.
That's for sure. Some feelings
Yikes.
got hurt.
This was a rough week. Yeah. So artists, if you had a book featured on tonight's show, don't watch. It was not good for you. But otherwise, if you want to do it right, be a cover whore for life.
Damn right. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Peace.